Good morning, guys. How are you doing? And welcome to this morning's Positive EFT. So if you're around, come in and let me know that you're joining me. And if you're watching on the replay, you are equally as welcome. So for those of you who are new to the group, my name is Yvonne, and I'm an EFT practitioner, an online business coach, and a personal development coach. And I help people like you and me who struggle with confidence to believe in themselves again. And one of the ways I do that is through EFT. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, or is otherwise known as tapping. So when we tap on the acupressure points on the upper body, and what that does is it regulates and reduces the stress response. So when we have a stress response, what happens is it fires off the stress hormone, cortisol, and what that does is it, if you imagine like a toxic gas, it goes around your body and it's like a poison. That's the only way I can describe it. I always look at it like a black smoke that just fills my body, and it's not good. It can create loads of problems. So this is really good. This technique is really good to help you reduce that. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing? Okay, so how I introduce people to EFT is through positive affirmations. And so the positive affirmation cards I use are from Louise Hay, because I think she has something to say about everything. So she has a really good way with words, and I love her cards. So I use, at the minute, I'm using her three of her decks, and they're really, really nice. So, okay, so the first deck is our old reliable deck, and it's from the Heart Thoughts. Okay, and that says, good morning, good morning. Lovely to see so many of you on. Okay, good. And that says, I learn something new every day. Okay? Which is so true. Every experience you have, even if it's even if you approach the same thing, you're going to have, every time you do that, you're going to have a different experience, or an element of a different experience. So there's something new to learn from that. So, yeah, I really like that. And it says on the back, life is a series of doors closing and opening to new experiences. Sometimes learning experiences, and sometimes joyous experiences. It is all part of life, and I am safe. It's only change. I really like that. That's so good, because at the minute in one of my programs we're talking about change and creating long-lasting change, particularly in the weight loss program. And we're, I mean, it's all about creating long-lasting change rather than quick fixes. So how many times have we gone after quick fixes and been so disappointed because they haven't done what we wanted? Because you need to create change, it needs to be long-lasting change. To create a healthy habit, or to create any kind of a habit, it needs consistency, and it needs motivation, and it needs all those things. But after a time, your motivation dwindles. So the motivation you need to start something or the motivation you need to keep going with something is completely different to the motivation you have at the start of something. Okay? So, and learning from that, learning something new from that. Every time I try something new, I wonder why my motivation slips after maybe 2 weeks. And that's one of the things that I'm looking at the moment, and that we're all looking at the moment in that program. So yeah, I like that card. Really resonates. So, okay. And then the second card is from, which deck is this? Oh yeah, is from Life Loves You card decks. It's beautiful as well. Lovely colours in these decks. And it says, simply, I choose happiness. And there's beautiful colours with that. I really like that. So I choose happiness. So we can choose to be happy, or we can choose to be sad. Either way, you have a choice. Okay? Now, something can affect that. Something can influence that decision. But still, you have a choice behind those decisions. Okay? And you'd be very surprised when you choose to be happy, it can completely change how you approach whatever it is that's going on for you. Okay? So you can choose your response. Can't control the things that happen, but we can choose how we respond. So I really like that. It's a strong message. And on the back of it, it says, memo to self. Remember to enjoy the miracle of existence today. That's lovely. So today is a new day, and whatever comes in on you today, you have a choice about how you respond. So you can choose happiness. Okay, so I like that. It's a really nice message. And then the Power Thought cards, this is my favourite deck at the minute. It's beautiful. Love the colours on them. And that says, every thought I think is creating my future. You see there's two eyes on that to see. Okay, which is really nice. So that's true. Every thought you think is creating your future. Every thought you have is like an affirmation. So whether it's a negative thought can be as powerful as an affirmation, as a positive affirmation. So every negative thought can be as powerful as a positive thought because they're affirmations. So it's on repeat. It's rinsing and repeating, rinsing and repeating. It's going around in your head, floating in your head. And just observe your thoughts today and see how many negative thoughts you have and how many positive thoughts you have. The negative ones, see how you can reframe them so that they better serve you. Okay? So even if you try that just for today, that would be really cool. Okay? And that's something that I actively try to practice on a daily basis. And it takes practice and it takes work, and some days you don't want to do it. And that's okay. But the more you do it, the more you catch those negative thoughts and you can release them. So it's really good. I usually tap them out. So on the back of it, it says, the universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. So that's really nice. That is really, really nice. And it's so true. The universe totally supports every thought you think. Because if you put out to the universe, if you put out, whether you put out positive or negative, what comes back will reflect that. So if you have a lack mindset, so for example, if you're a person that thinks, oh, everything I do, something goes wrong, or that happens to them, that doesn't happen to me, other people are successful, that's not me, or whatever it is, other people lose weight, that doesn't happen to me, they're just lucky. That was one thought I got during the week, and I had to journal about it. Oh, if people are slim, they're just lucky. They're not just lucky. So, okay, there are some body types, there are some people that have very high metabolisms, and no matter what they eat or whether they exercise or not, they're thin. That doesn't mean they're healthy. So I would rather have this body that tells me, hello, there's something wrong, lady, than to have a body that kind of deceives me because it looks slim, but on the inside, it's not healthy. There's things going on. And yeah, I've had personal experience of that. So I'd rather have this body, thanks, because it tells me, gives me the warning signs. Okay, so lovely messages today. Yes, Sharon, lovely cards. They're really nice, really strong messages. Okay, so if you resonate with those cards, give me a heart or give me a blue thumb. And we will get started on the tapping. Okay, so, okay, cool. So I'm just going to, just bear with me, I'm going to share this into a couple of groups. Okay, while we get started. So, okay, cool. Share. Okay, cool. Right, so let's get grounded. Lovely, loads of hearts, loads of everything. Great, 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 great. So I'm just going to take a drink of water. And let's get going. Okay, so how we start these sessions are, we usually ground ourselves. Okay, so the reason we do that is because when we wake up in the mornings, our heads are full of jobs queuing and lots of things going on. We have 1,000 thoughts that that just flood into your mind, or at least mine do anyway. So This is a nice way to get grounded and start your day. Okay, so whenever you're ready, remove your footwear if you can, but if not, don't worry. And let's just place both feet on the ground and tune into the now. So allow that lovely surface under your feet to take you out of your head and bring you into the now. Okay, so whatever jobs you were queuing this morning, just park them for now. You can pick them up on the way out. Come out of your head and into the now. And as you do that, I want you to do a quick body scan. I want you to check in with yourself and ask yourself, how are you feeling today? And then I want you to acknowledge it. Okay. So acknowledge how you're feeling. Whether that's good or bad. If it's good, great. Feel your heart lift up with gratitude. And if you're not feeling so good, then that's okay too. Just acknowledge it. And as you acknowledge it, hopefully, it will start to reduce. Because you won't be resisting it. Because it's okay not to be okay. As cliche as that sounds, it is okay not to be okay. Okay. And now we're going to take 3 deep heart breaths. So I like to think of these as our hugs to ourselves because we can't hug anybody at the moment. So this is a nice way to give yourself that hug, because when you take a lovely deep breath, what it does is it tells your body, it reassures your body that you're okay. And you've got this because you do. Okay. So place your dominant hand over your heart, followed by your other hand. And let's take 3 deep heart breaths. So whenever you're ready, take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And breathe out. And now just sit with that for a minute. And allow those deep breaths to circulate around your body and to work their magic. Okay. And now we're going to tap in the affirmation cards, okay? So if this is your first time, don't worry about it, just do as I do and say as I say, okay? And I will guide you around the points, so you don't need to worry about anything, okay? So, okay. So we are going to start on the eyebrow point, okay? And just starting on the eyebrow point, and repeat after me, either in your head or out loud. I learn something new every day. Side of the eye. Life is a series of doors opening and doors closing to new experiences. Under the eye, sometimes learning experiences and sometimes joyous experiences. Under the nose, it's all part of life and I am safe. It's only change. Under the mouth, every thought I think is creating my future. Collarbones. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. Under the arm, let's give ourselves a little bear hug. I have unlimited choices about what I think. Top of the head, I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. Back to the eyebrow. I choose happiness. Side of the eye. And I remember to enjoy the miracle of existence today. Under the eye. I learn something new every day. Life is a series of doors closing and opening to new experiences. Under the mouth. Sometimes learning experiences, sometimes joyous experiences. It's all part of life, and I am safe. It's only change. Collarbones. Every thought I think is creating my future. I'm going to move on to the finger points. Okay, so the universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace. And I express that in my life. I choose happiness. Back to the collarbones. And remember to enjoy the miracle of existence. Under the arm. Every thought I think is creating my future. Top of the head. I learn something new every day. I'm going to finish off with a round of relaxing and releasing. So back to the eyebrow. Relaxing and releasing. Side of the eye. Relaxing and releasing any resistance under the eye to these affirmations today. Under the nose. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. And take a deep breath in on that. And breathe out. Under the mouth. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings that creep into my mind today. Back to the finger points. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. 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 Back to the collarbones. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings that creep into my mind, body, and soul today. Under the arm, because they serve me no purpose. They just keep me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. Top of the head, feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling positive as I go about my day. And then finish off on the third eye, which is our intuition, and so it is. Gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay. So now what I want you to do is, I want you to comment in the post. I want you to put in, and so it is. And as you do that, I want you to visualize that as you setting your intention for the day. So I want you to send your bolt of positivity out into the world, out into the universe, to anyone who needs it today. And there are so many people who need it. So let's create that ripple effect, and let's raise that vibration and send that out into the world. Okay, and I want you to include yourself in that intention. Okay, don't forget yourself. Okay. Okay, so really nice cards, lovely messages. Very, very strong, very powerful. So learn something new every day. Every thought you think is creating wonderful new beliefs, it's creating your future. And you can choose happiness. It's a choice. Okay. So Leslie says, lovely, Yvonne. That was so lovely. You were so welcome. And so it is. Thank you, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Didn't see you coming on. And Ruth. Sharon, and so it is. That was beautiful. Lots of releasing. Thank you. Good stuff. Good. Kate, and so it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You're welcome, Ruth. Okay, good, good. So hopefully you're nicely set up for the day. So for any of you that's new to the group, this is not a typical EFT session. This is just how I introduce people to EFT. Normally in EFT we would deal with a deeper dive, okay? A deeper dive issue. We would look at something like anxiety or stress or whatever. There's loads of things, pain, there's loads of things that EFT can basically help with anything. EFT helps with any with emotions. So it helps to regulate your emotions. Everything we do on a daily basis is a response to an emotion. Okay, so basically it can help with anything. Okay, lovely way to start the day. Thanks, Yvonne. You are so welcome, Kate. You're so welcome, Dara. Great. Okay, good. So that's it for me today. Confidence in Tech. I'll see you at 1 o'clock. My lovely business hub. And the weight loss ladies, I will see you at 10 o'clock. If anybody needs a little more support, then you can reach out to me. My one-to-one diary is open. So reach out to me and let's book in for a one-to-one and let's see how I can help you. Okay, so that's it from me this week. I will be in and out with different posts, so but I will be live again next Monday. So have a lovely week, everybody. Enjoy your week, and if anybody needs any help, reach out. Let me know. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye for now.